get to those in a minute. I want to start off with FX. Was long from a little bit under 104 in Euro USD, trying to make a lift off here, maybe towards 105.5, 106, and wouldn't be the beginning of a new bull market in Euro. I think this is still corrective and that we're not going to bottom until we take out this low. That's still my base case. Same scenario in cable. Cable's acting stronger, so EG is selling off. Maybe we could see 28 again. My targets are still lower, around the 23 level, so that's just one more good decline here. Aussie's still the weakness. We could bounce here in Aussie as well. You could tell we have a little double bottom here. They may try and pop it, maybe back to 63, but 60 is a target. And this is a live example we're going to follow for a while. This is the second drive in US dollar yen. So as the dollar tries to recover, which is what the rally I'm looking for is, just a recovery, we should get drive two pullbacks here in US dollar yen. So we're going to follow this. If you recall, I said this wasn't the top when we had our first sell-off. So what did that mean? It meant you look to buy a break. And now here you are. It's at new highs. It's not confirming. It's not ideal because it's over 70. And now we look for a pullback, maybe back to 57, 56.5. And then the next high could be the third. So let's follow this as it unfolds and try and be there for the third. We're trading something that's counter trend. That's alongside the euro. You have 40 pips. I recommend you take it, at least half, and move your stops to BE. They're getting on the gold pretty good. Look where it failed from, right at that moving average on the 4-hour. New lows look like destiny, and what's even been weaker has been silver. It's holding up a little better, but the case for me in silver, I still am looking for $27. I had a precious metal friend of mine who said, Dale, if you're looking for $27 silver, that's going to take a crash in the market. So let's go to the market now. We all know we had this huge reversal. Let's make a pit stop on the 10-year. So the 10-year is diverging up here. There's your daily. Did nothing wrong on the week, but I think we're very close to this relenting, and it may have already happened, and that we're going to see a pullback, maybe back towards 430, a big, a quick pullback. So yields pull back, the dollar pulls back, US dollar yen pulls back. And while this is going on, there's some risk off going on. So let's first talk about the metals. A very ugly week. This looks like a bear flag to me. And maybe we're going to have something like this. This could take us to 2,400. And silver, pretty weak when you look at the daily. I think it's going to, maybe the buy of the decade down around 27, as will, I believe, 26 is also a possibility. It's a breakout line. Let's look at this line. I know there are a lot of metal heads in my crowd. Also, while you're watching this video, you could hit the like button. You could leave a comment. You could leave me a question. You could subscribe. But here we are. Okay. This was a major breakout of a ascending triangle. Now I see 26. Okay, so this is what I'm going to look for. A test of the breakout. I could extend this line out here. And you see when you look left as a trader, you always look left. See how pivotal it's been? Okay, there's your line in the sand for silver. We're getting some risk off today in the S&Ps. I've told people to keep an open mind that this could still have been a failing rally in the S&Ps, even though it was a face-ripping rally. It was pretty ugly. Same thing's happening in NASDAQ. You see the S&Ps exceeded 78.6. So your preferred short, even though it's not as weak, is the NASDAQ 100. didn't even get to the 78.6 level. 2184, 2187 did it, okay, by 3 points. So right to 78.6, rolling over, that perhaps we could have this from here and freak out and cause another liquidation break. You know, the big breaks and the crashes happen on wave three, not on the first wave from the top, but the failing rally is what sets up the monster declines. See if there's anything else. VIX is up after this big pullback in VIX. You know, I think they cleaned out all the bears with a lot of the Mag 7 making new highs. Here's GDX, you know, it's holding up okay with the gold down 14, but I think you're going to be able to buy GDX at 31. Write that number down. There's going to be a lot of buying opportunities in the silver juniors, okay? And I think that I wanted to cover Bitcoin because this is also a big part of the liquidity, and eventually I think it's going to be part of the correction in equities is going to be a breakdown under 92, which is 16,000, which is going to take you down to 76 if we get this breakdown. I hope that you're learning. We have a couple of nice 3 drives to follow. The other 3 drive is going to be the dollar, and I'll wrap it with this. So I think that we've had, if you look at a daily, the yen will follow it on the 4-hour, the dollar on the daily, that this too could be drive 2, just like the yen. And we get a pullback maybe to 6.5. And then one more high towards 109. And we'll see if the new administration will get its way by capping the dollar advance at 110. And you won't know you have a real important top until you start closing back under this low. That's 105.40. Have a great weekend, everyone. Don't just count your pips, count your blessings. I'll see you all Monday. I'll lay it out all on the court again. And look for my posts in the room at TradeGATEHub.com.